Okay, Cancer. What I got for you is this could be a connection that after some toxic habits or toxic cycles, it looks like the two of you are, or at least one person is working on breaking this toxic or these toxic habits, a toxic cycle here, and trying to make a positive shift. I say that with this Devil card in the reverse, this indicates releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom, control, and letting go of resentment. And then it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune upright. And this indicates karma, good luck, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, ups and downs, and unpredictability. So this tells me that someone who was stuck in like a toxic cycle or toxic behaviors, they're trying to break free of that. They're trying to close that cycle of toxic behaviors or patterns. And then in the middle we have, this is your card, Cancer, the Four of Cups in reverse. This indicates that an awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, and checking in for alignment. So I think after like some time to themselves, whoever's in this Devil energy, after some withdrawal and retreat and some patience with this card, the Temperance upright, it looks like they're on their way to breaking these toxic cycles. There's like a desire here for that, a desire for balance, a desire for harmony, moderation. There's a desire for sensibility, being smarter, making smarter choices, finding meaning. This also represents the Temperance card, finding meaning in a connection or a situation, learning from it. And then at the end we have the Five of Wands upright. This indicates competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreements, and tension, clarified by the Sun in reverse. Right here it indicates feeling down, overly optimistic, negativity, depression, sadness, carelessness, and arrogance. So although this connection seems to be, at least people are trying to make a positive change here, there's still some like a lot of fighting here and a lot of conflict with this Five of Wands upright. And with the Sun in reverse, this indicates that there could still be some confusion here in this connection. Someone might be choosing to look at the brighter side of things rather than addressing the darker side of this connection, or whatever it was that was toxic in this connection. It needs to be addressed. And this card indicates that it's not being addressed. People are just deciding to look at things from a positive point of view. And then for the blockage, we have the Empress upright. So this connection could have been lacking abundance. It could have been lacking nurture, development, growth, evolution, and action. So this could have been the blockages, the lack of growth, the lack of evolution, which is interesting because right here with this toxic behavior and the Wheel of Fortune on top, this is someone or both people trying to change that. They're trying to evolve. They're trying to grow. with some time and patience. However, there's still things that need to be addressed. There are still things under the sun that need to be addressed before completely moving forward. And then we have the Seven of Wands as the overall energy. The Seven of Wands upright indicates challenge, competition, defense, maintaining control. So someone in this relationship or in this connection could still be displaying some behaviors of like being defensive. This is someone who could feel cornered in this connection, either now or at some point they felt cornered. Maybe the lack of addressing what's deep under the surface has them feeling cornered. This is someone who feels like no one has their back. This could also indicate someone whose life is falling apart, although I don't think it's that deep here in this connection. It could be, but I don't think it's that deep. But it depends on your situation, how you feel. So it looks like there's this relationship is like a relationship that's trying to overcome obstacles, but there's still a lack of clarity. I'm going to pull a card from the top here. The Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse, this indicates emotional loss, blocked creativity, emptiness, a lack of self-love, a lack of intuition, and repressed emotions. So this, I think, goes hand in hand with the Sun in reverse. There's repressed emotions and people just choosing to look at things from a brighter side versus addressing the deep-seated issues here, especially emotionally, because the Cups in tarot, they indicate emotions. And either one person or two people in this connection need to use their intuition more. Let me look at the bottom. The Three of Swords, excuse me. The Three of Swords in reverse indicates negative self-talk, releasing pain, forgiveness, optimism, and recovery, and moving on. So it looks like in order for this, like I said with the Sun card, in order for this connection to move forward, there are things that still need to be addressed. This card in the upright indicates a third-party situation. So honestly, somebody could have stepped out on this connection with somebody else, and this could be the one thing that needs to be addressed. There could have been some cheating here, and in order to move on, this needs to be addressed. There needs to be forgiveness. There's pain here that needs to be released in this connection with that card at the bottom and this card at the top. So that's pretty much what I'm getting for you, Cancer. Like, you guys gotta dig deeper if you want to be like truly happy and satisfied in this connection. Bring some nurturing back into the mix. Keep developing, keep growing, keep evolving, and take action. Like, take practical action too. Don't just think about it. Like, act on it. Act on these changes. And that's what I got for you, Cancer.